Hello, I'm Skye Taylor and welcome to Tips and Tricks number 14. You know, as an artist, sometimes when we paint, we're not quite as organized as we'd like to be. I mean, sure, we'll lay out all our paints according to what we think we'll need, but during that divine inspiration, sometimes you want a color that you didn't really plan for because that's what is needed on the painting. So, what happens? Do you go to something like this, where it's completely unorganized and you got to scramble for like 15 minutes trying to find the color you want? Let me tell you something, I've got like 6 or 8 boxes like this. So that could be a real problem. By the time I'm done, the paint's dry, the moment is lost. But I figured out a way on how to organize my paints so I can find them quicker. And I'm in the process of doing it, but you know what? I want to share this with you. And this is just a general idea, and it might help you think of other ways to do it. But you know what? Peek over my shoulder and I'll show you exactly how we're going to organize these tubes of paint. Okay, what are you going to need to do this project? Well, first of all, you're going to need 1-inch paper clips just like this. Now, 1 inch is good. A little bit bigger is even better, but don't buy them if they're less than at least 1 inch wide. You can go bigger, just don't go smaller. Next, you're going to need Ziploc ties. Now, I'm using about 3 inches here. Bigger is okay too because you can snip them at the end. It's not a problem, so size isn't an issue for once. And what else are you going to need? You're going to need plastic coat hangers. Now, all of these items are available at your dollar store. The plastic coat hangers, you can get them usually in assorted colors. If you can, get them, and I'm going to show you why assorted colors are beneficial to this project. Okay, what are we going to do first? We're going to take the paper clip just like this and run a Ziploc tie through one end just like this. You take your plastic coat hanger and attach it just like this. There you go. Make it a little tighter. So it looks like this. And if you haven't guessed already by now, we're going to take our tube of paint and hook it to the clip just like this. Now what's neat about this is that the clips actually grab onto the bottom of the tube and they hold it securely. And there you have it. You can organize all your paints. Now, the reason why I say get multicolor coat hangers is that, for instance, this is a red coat hanger. I would hang all my reds and probably oranges if I don't have an orange coat hanger all together so that when I can see when I need to grab paints, what color I'm going after. So you can see that it just hangs like this. So in other words, you could get a blue for blue and a green. Whoops, a little unorganized here. A little green for green. Greens, you might put your greens, and I don't know if you can find a yellow coat hanger. But you might want to put all your assorted colors of the same values, on the coat hanger. Now on white, maybe you have an off-white. You could use that for yellow. And your white coat hanger could be for all your whites and blacks. So you could see where I'm going with this. All the different colors, you can easily see the value that you're going after. And makes it a lot easier when you're painting. Now, another little trick is that if you don't have access immediately to these little strips, you can't get them right away, you could always use a paper clip, a metal one, to hook these onto your coat hanger. Not ideal, but okay in a pinch until you can get the Ziploc ties. If you go that route, but I would go with a heavy-duty paper clip. But I highly suggest to use the Ziploc ties. It's a lot easier in the long run. But what's nice about this too is that you can hang this on a coat hanger if you have a closet. You could hang them on your closet, in your closet, and have all your paints whenever you need them, just hanging on a closet pole, or maybe you will put a coat hanger hook in your area. Put a couple coat hanger hooks and just hang them that way. The only thing you got to remember, folks, is to make sure all your caps are on tight. Nothing is worse than a loose cap and having a glob of paint on the floor. Okay, I hope you found that tip useful. Here's what I came up with. Now, if you'll notice, I put tape on both sides. Now, I did that because I'm holding really heavy tubes of paint. These things are heavy, and this thing would sag in the middle. So in order to prevent it from sagging, I just put one roll of tape on both sides. Now, this can be beneficial to you. What am I looking through this thing for? This can be beneficial to you if you only have white cone hangers, because you can put masking tape on this and use this as an opportunity to color code your paints. Not a problem. Great idea. Also, if you have smaller tubes of paint and you're lucky enough to have that infomercial shirt hanger where you can hang several hooks on at one time, might be worth taking a try. You never know. What's great about this is that you can now hang these in a closet on a pole or hang them on coat hooks. Put coat hooks in your studio and just hang them on coat hooks. You'll be able to find all your paints right at a glance. And this is the Skye Taylor way of organizing paints. And I'm doing all mine. You do yours too. Thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I got to apologize, this tips and tricks was a little late because it was Super Bowl Sunday. I didn't watch it, I'm just using that as an excuse. Okay, talk to you soon. See you next Sunday. Bye. What? I'm done.